In the highlands beyond the Empire's gaze, where olive groves coiled like smoke and bells told once for every soul, lay the village of Varkalon. It was said the saints once passed through its paths, though none could remember when. Now it was a village of clenched fists and closed doors. Neighbours spoke with suspicion, and friends no longer made the sign of peace. No one could explain the anger that haunted Varkalon. It came like a fever in spring, quiet at first, then raging. Men shouted over lentil rations, mothers struck children for glancing wrong. Even the priest's voice, once honeyed with mercy, had soured to barked commands. Petros, a child with dark curls and a silence about him, lived with his grandmother on the edge of the village. She was a healer and a weaver of strange stories. Petros rarely spoke, but he saw things others didn't. A thin black mist curled around angry mouths. Shadows danced behind shoulders when men shouted. And, above the village, circling like a vulture, was a beast that drank from the well of hatred. It was not seen with the eyes, not by most. One morning, after a quarrel turned into bloodshed in the square, Petros stood by the fountain and whispered, "The thing feeds because we let it." No one listened. Why would they? He was a child. That night, while the villagers slammed shutters and plotted vengeance, Petros lit a small candle beside his bed. The flame was pale blue, as if dipped in cold water. His grandmother found him seated cross-legged, staring into it. "You see something, don't you?" she said. "It's not the man who throws the stone," he murmured. "It's what rides him. Like sickness rides a body." She said nothing, but made the sign of the cross and kissed his head. By day, Petros wandered the streets with that blue candle cupped in his hands. He would stand near the angry and speak softly. When he did, the smoke would draw back, as if startled. Once, a widow screamed curses at a merchant who had shorted her flour. Petros held her trembling hands and said, "He did wrong, yes. But not all the wrong was his." The candle flared and the shadow fled. Word spread. Some laughed. Others called him touched by sorcery. A few watched carefully, their hearts aching to believe. The beast grew bold. It took form in dreams and dark corners, great and horned with 1,000 whispering tongues. It wanted one thing only: hate. And when it could not draw it from Petros, it showed him the face of his father, the man who had left and never returned. "You owe me nothing," Petros said to the image, "and I owe you no hate." The beast shrieked and split like thunder. But hatred does not die in a day. Petros did not chase it. He tended to the fig tree growing where it fell, a tree with bark like scabs and a fruit like honey. The people of Varkalon softened. Slowly. Suspicion faded, and the priest's voice warmed again. Petros never claimed victory. He only taught the villagers to keep blue candles in their homes, and to whisper when wronged. Hate the sickness, not the soul. And that is why, to this day, the children of Varkalon do not fear the shadows that pass through their village. They light their candles, and they wait.